Hey everyone, welcome back. This is our behind the scenes segment of the Inspirational 30. I'm sitting here with Diana Reyers. We just had our amazing show. Thank you so much. Actually, I specifically said in the show we're going to talk about this. So you made a good point to talk about, to mention that in this day and age, a lot of people are focused on the positive, which is great, but it's become a beast of its own, and there's some repercussions with that, right?
There's a lot of trade-offs, I think. I think that because we're so positive, our society is so positivity driven, that it's almost an expectation now. Well, it is an expectation now. You know, I used to have clients tell me they didn't want to go on social media because of all the quotes, because they weren't living up to them. Right. And they were having a difficult time doing that. And it's, you know, it can even lead to sadness and depression because people feel like they have to be positive all the time. And so what they're doing is exactly what we were talking about and that Carla talked about, was the blocking the emotions, blocking the feelings of sadness or anger or anxiety, and just ignoring them and just masking it with this positivity facade. And exactly. So that's not being authentic.
It's not being authentic.
No.
And you and I just discussed this. I mean, we all know real growth happens in those negative times, or when you're forced to challenge yourself physically, mentally, whatever it may be.
Absolutely. So if I'm feeling angry or anxious, you clarify, why am I feeling that? And then you can do something about it. You can manage it, or you can work through whatever it is that's creating those feelings. But we need to feel what we feel.
Right, and obviously social media has become the billboard of that let's get positive bandwagon. And like, I'm a very positive guy, and I you know, I mean, I get that, but the people that I really resonate with and that I follow and that I look up to are the people that are open about today's not such a good day, and this is what I'm dealing with.
Right.
You know, because that's how I learned, and then I apply that to myself, right?
Yeah, if I'm not feeling good today, why is that?
Right. What steps can I take to kind of overcome that?
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
So what do you think then about, do you think it's because of social media? Because you use the word authentic, and so I feel that there's a lack of authenticity with social media, that people are just doing the quick posting something to kind of superficially say, hey, I'm in a good mood today, or yeah, I'm gonna kick butt. In reality, it's not even coming from them. They're just copying, pasting something, or
well, it's an addiction. So it's like any other drug out there. You have a little bit of it, you get a little bit of feedback, you know, a couple of likes, like what is that? And then you want more. So it truly is an addiction. And so the authenticity piece, if you're truly authentic, so let's talk about that for just a second. So being authentic means that you are living and leading in line with your values. So discovering and clarifying what those values are so that you can actually commit to doing that. So let's take that social media. Is what I'm posting and what I'm doing actually in line with my values? And if it's not, then why am I doing it? But there's I'm not judging people on doing that, because they just are not aware. So that's the mindfulness piece. So if you're not aware of something, then you can't possibly shift it.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It does. And I think, again, great point. Mindfulness. Let's connect that to clarity. Again, in this rat race, people don't take the time.
Right, the speed of life, yeah.
Right?
It's just, the speed of life is just stopping us. So again, is this in line with my values, to be living like this?
I don't know.
That's up to you.
Exactly, but we need to pause, right?
Yeah.
Assess.
Yes.
Take a moment out of the speed of life and look inward.
Exactly.
Fair enough?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
All right. That's Diana and Jim coming at you from behind the scenes of the Inspirational 30. Cheers.
Cheers.